What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Listen, man, we have a lovely video today, man. We definitely gonna get into this one today. Shout out to fitxfearless. And the title says he graduated 2 years ago, still jobless and living with mom at 25. Let's see what's going on over here.
Giorgio, how's it going, man?
Yeah, good. How are you?
I'm doing pretty good. Do you acknowledge that this is live and I can use the clips however I choose?
Yeah, no worries.
What can I help you with?
Basically, I'm trying to figure out what it is in terms of my life, in terms of what is the best in terms of a dating aspect. Where would I go in terms of where's the best place to find high quality women? What in terms of the best for mainly trying to find ways of being more efficient with get money in, for instance. So
Get what? Efficient in doing what?
Sorry, best ways of finding income.
A girl, right?
Income. Sorry,
Income. You said a girl and then income. Which one? Which one do you want to start with?
Just do girls. We'll do girls.
Okay, now fuck that. Let's do income. Would you have a job?
Yes, I work part time at the moment.
You're 25 years old and you're only working part time?
Yeah.
How's that possible?
It's because I'm currently living with my mom and I've only worked part time. Because
you're living with your mom.
Yeah.
At 25 years old, and you have not thought to apply for a full-time job.
Correct, because I graduated from university, got a first, which is I don't know how work equivalent is in America.
When did you graduate?
2023.
So it's been 2 years since you graduated college.
Yeah.
And you haven't found a job.
Correct.
So what was the reason for you doing the I can't even speak. That's how mad I am right now. So what was the reason for you getting a degree? What was the reason for you going to college? Do you see how school doesn't have your best interests? School do not have your best interests. They will never have your best interests. They don't care about you. They will sell you a dream and tell you. They will tell you that they have your best interests when they really don't. Why, when you come from out of college and you did 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 years in college and you still cannot get a job, you're still jobless. You waste time on a degree. Spend endless amount of money, whether you get assistance from the government or you paid on your own. It was a waste of your life. That's what it was, a waste of time. Something you can never get back. And you're still jobless. Wondering, when can I get a job with this degree that I have? I've wasted my life in school. I have this degree and I still cannot get a job for it. Make that make sense. Make that make sense. Still don't have a job. Still have no income at all. It's just funny to me that people would say go to college, so you could get a good job, and you go to college and you come out of college and you can't even get a job. That's why you don't listen to people, man. Especially if they didn't do it. Wait, who are you? Smoking. It's off.
You're serious right now?
I'm being deadly serious, yeah. I can come up with a load of excuses as to why, but it's the truth.
So okay, well, I'm not gonna come and wake you up out of bed to go force you to find jobs. I'm not sure what you're waiting on.
But I did a car design degree.
A what degree?
Car design degree.
Car design.
Mm.
What kind of degree is that? You could have went to the mechanic and learned that shit. Why did you have to go get a degree?
It's a very niche degree to get.
And you're shocked that 2 years after college you haven't found a job.
You can't get a job.
Yeah, I've been dealing with a lot mentally. So
mentally, you've been dealing with a lot mentally. What you been dealing with?
Self-improvement, building confidence up, trusting myself. I've got a very rough childhood. I can go on and on and on, but
See, one thing I hate it a lot, is when I see young, but a lot of them not healthy anyway. But I would see a lot of young men complain. But I have so much going on. I'm just so stressed. I'm depressed. I'm like, you still live with your parents. Some of you don't even pay bills. What are you talking about? You stress? Stress for what? What do you stress about? You don't have to worry about a mortgage. You don't have to worry about rent. What do you stress about? That's what I truly want to know. What do you stress about? You have no actual things to be stressed about, but you stress. I truly want to know. What are you stressed about? That is my question to you. What more do you need? You don't have no actual bills you're paying, but you're stressed out. How does that make any sense? Make that make sense to me. How? Come on. It makes no sense. How are you stressed when you have nothing actually to make you stress? You were just lazy. That's what it is. You were lazy. Incompetent. That is who you are. That is the type of man you are. And that's why you will never succeed. That's why you will never succeed. That's why you'll never move forward. Because you're steady focusing on the past and what happened in the past. It is gone. It happened already. I can't change it. Can I change it? No. It happened. Do I dwell in it and allow it to? How do you say that? Do I allow it to affect me moving forward? I'm so angry right now. Why? Why do I allow the past to affect me so badly that I cannot move forward? And I cannot be prosperous in my life, in my own life. I allow things outside of me to control me. Why do I do that? Why do you take part in this level of activity? Why would you ever do that? That is not going to benefit you at all. You have nothing serious that's going to actually put you for stress. But you stress. I'm stressed. What do you stress about? My confidence. I don't get no girls. You're supposed to be focused on the main goal. Is your purpose. That is what you're supposed to be focused on. Your purpose. That is what is important. Your purpose. The women will come. They're always going to be there. They're not going nowhere. They're not. Focus on the wrong things. That's what it is. You focus on the wrong things. Your mind is scattered everywhere instead of focusing on the things that are important to you. Your mind is deep within something else that doesn't have your best interest at all. Then you wonder why you cannot move forward. Sad to see.
You haven't got the time for it, and probably you don't want to hear it. So yeah.
Yeah, I don't. I really don't.
Yeah.
You're a man. Yeah. At some point, you got to decide, regardless of what happened to you in the past, whatever circumstances you faced, you have to grow up. So your past aside, why haven't you found a job in 2 years?
Simply because my skill set is not ready. I need to be more disciplined, get more time in, get my skill set up, and make a portfolio.
Well, if you can't find a job, you gotta start doing something. But they got YouTube, they got TikTok, they got so much things that you could do, bro. There is so much things you could do. Like there is so many things you could do if you don't have a job. Wow, why are you looking for a job? There's things you could do prior to that. The laziness of people, the laziness of the young men in the society, because nobody raised them right. Nobody told them, boy, get off your ass. Stop smoking all that shit you smoking. Put it down. Stop drinking so much. Stop taking so much drugs. Come on, do something with your life. A lot of times their father not there to tell them the right thing. Their mom is there, comforting them endlessly. Wonder why the boy cannot stand on his own. Because he had no tough love. He always had comfort. The mom always comforted the boy. So the boy cannot live on his own because he's not mentally tough. The dad wasn't there to teach him the right things. Tell him, son, no, that's wrong. You don't do it like that. You do it like that. No, son, you fell. Get up. Stop crying. Wipe your eyes. Let's go. Move forward. He didn't have that. So he don't have mental toughness. So the minute things get tough, he breaks down like a woman. Because he's in his feminine energy. He's just like his mother. If something bad happens, she starts crying. And that's all he's seen his whole life. So guess what? He's going to take part in that level of activity. Because that's all he's seen. That's all he knows. He don't know no different. They wonder why the boys in society is so weak today. We wonder why.
Make a strong portfolio to then apply for jobs in industry. It's a very difficult, I can call it excuses as to why it's a difficult industry to get into, but
why can't you go get a regular job while you're doing this instead of living with your mom? Your mother is coddling you. She's not doing you a favor. She's like, women are not all our mothers. They're gonna try to protect us for as long as possible. But you're a man. All right. So as a man, you gotta understand that my mom is gonna coddle me. Absolutely. She's not a man. Where's your dad?
My dad, parents separated. Dad's drunk and has been. Victim mentality wasn't the best for me in terms of role model.
Gotcha. So you understand those things,
and you see the young lad lack positive father figure, strong father figure. That is why he's so soft in who he is, because he never had nobody to hold him up to the highest level of a man. He never had that. He don't know what that is. That is foreign to him, because his mom been comforting him his whole life. His mom been telling him, son, it's okay. It's okay to cry. It's okay, son. I still love you. Instead of, no, you're a loser. You need to get better. You need to get better. That's what you need. I need you to do this, do that, do this. That is what I need from you. He didn't have that. So that's why he's so soft within his own self and don't even know who he is. Lack of identity. Tough.
So what are you going to do about it? You're going to sit up here and not get a job in 2 years? Like, you're going to... I don't understand what y'all are. What are y'all waiting on? You're 25 years old. So regardless of whether you not to improve your portfolio or not, why haven't you started to work?
Long story short, I'm all talk, no action. I'm trying to make myself more action. Change.
Okay, so guess what? That's what pissed me off with people. People gonna talk about all the things they going to do. Why don't you do it? If you're not gonna do it, don't come to me and tell me, because I don't want to hear it. Because I'm a man of action. We take action. That is what you have to do, but you never taught you that. Your thing is action. So why do I sit down and gossip like a woman? Why do I do that? I don't sit down and gossip endlessly for hours. That's what women do. Women sit down and gossip. What am I sitting down and gossiping for hours for? I have things to do. It's more important things than gossiping. You have to take action. Move forward. Let's go. Get off your ass. Stop lingering so much. You skylacking endlessly. Stop. Come on, take the action that is needed for you to do the things you need to do. Come on, man.
My environment, literally force myself to be more action. And it's mainly a matter of forcing myself in my comfort zone in order to be more a man of action.
I respect that. I respect that a lot. At least you're not making excuses. So you know you're lazy and you're not doing what you're supposed to do. Okay. Correct. So from today moving forward, right? Or tomorrow, you're in the UK, right?
Yes.
From tomorrow moving forward, all right, you're going to start applying for jobs every single day. Every day. You're going to go out before when the day starts. What how many hours is your part-time job?
3 days a week.
3 days a week. So are you working tomorrow?
No, I'm off for the whole week. It's
off
very
the whole week.
Yeah, I booked holiday off for myself.
Holiday?
What do you need holidays for? What is this? What do you need a holiday for? Do you see this feminine thinking? But I just need a holiday. You barely working. What do you need a holiday for? You probably making what 25, 30 hours a week? What do you need a holiday for? Yo, this shit cannot be. Yo, you can't be serious, bro. Oh my, bro, what is this? What am I watching? Piss me off. You're gonna sit and say, but I need time for myself. But women say that. Whenever you hear a hardworking man say, oh, I need time for myself. I'm just gonna take a holiday. What is this, bro? Gee, man, I'm done with this, bro. What is this?
Day off. How the fuck you got a holiday?
You gotta,
So wait, in the midst of poverty and no sense of urgency, you still booking vacations. How does that happen?
I'm trying to. I took this as an opportunity to build foundations for a solid routine in order to be more of a man of action.
No, you don't. No. You don't need to prep action taking. You need to take action.
Shut the fuck up.
See, this is the analysis paralysis that a lot of men are suffering from. Like, you want to compute and design all types of stuff to then start to get to work. The fastest way to overcome your hurdles in life is just to get to work. Is to start doing. Stop trying to prep and prepare. Go do it.
You see, that's the problem with a lot of them. A lot of them sit and talk endlessly. I'm gonna do this and that. They're gonna break it down bit by bit for you, right? They'll tell you, well, I'll do this and I'll do that, and just give me 2 months. Why do you need 2 months? Why do you need 2 months? You do not need no 2 months to do it. You do it today. What are you talking about tomorrow? Your fat has been fat for 10 years. You're gonna tell me, but I'm gonna do it next week. I'm gonna do it next week. I don't feel like it today. I don't feel like it. And you wonder why your ass fat and overweight. You wonder why you cannot lose that weight. You wonder why you cannot just move forward in life. Because you wait into next week. Next week come another. You're gonna say another excuse again. I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to talk to you because you're not on the same level. Get out of here. God damn. Shut up and do what you need to do. Always want to prep something. Shut up. Do what you need to do. Then come talk to me. When it's done, then you come speak to me. Don't tell me before. I don't want to hear. Got all your plans. I got plans. Plans. And they never come true. You're a liar. Trying to deceive me. You can't deceive me. You're a fool. You are deceiving your own self. Foolishness.
You don't need preparation to get off up your ass.
Yeah, get off your fucking ass.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, I'm just writing this down. Sorry.
Okay, so no more preparation to do basic shit. The only preparation you're gonna need moving forward is for things that have significant impact in your life that you need to think about. But I don't understand what are you doing? Holiday. So you took a holiday from your part-time job to think about how you should work harder.
And that's what I'm saying. That's literally what women do. Women always want a holiday, but I just need time to rest my mind. I just want to. It's too much work for me. Too much. I just want to sit down and enjoy myself. I only hear women speak like that. I don't take no holidays. Oh, listen, listen. I work unless you don't tell me, yo, you got to take this week before like the year end. I don't like that. It don't come to my mind to take a week off. Why? What? Then we go to work, man. That's it. We go to work and work hard. That's what we do. I don't say, oh, hold on. Let me check the calendar. Let me see where I'm at. Oh, I got this week off. Oh, tell you what. I need a holiday, so I'm gonna take a week off. That's women thinking. Feminine thinking, absolutely. I'm a man. Why do I need a day off? For what? I'm healthy, right? Okay, then let's go. We could work then. You need to work. Get your ass off the couch. Do something. Stop blaming other people. Goddamn scumbag.
I took the holiday off. I took the holiday for a week because I need more time in order to build my skill set up. And I'm trying to build because I do a lot. I need to do a lot of sketching. Yeah, I can go on and on about that.
Okay, so we can do that while we have a full-time job. So you can be working a full-time job, earning the income, being a man, and also learning and providing, doing these sketches that you need to do.
No, because to tell you what, because to a lot of the young men now, what they want to do is smoke endlessly, drink endless liquor, right? Pop pills, do whatever the nonsense they take part in. As they want to come home, watch TV, right? Be on Instagram and do meaningless things. Your life have no meaning. That's why you mean nothing to nobody. You wonder why. You wonder why you don't mean nothing. And nobody could ever look up to you and say, I respect this young man. Because you do nothing of value. You do nothing that will earn you any respect. You do things that will make people look at you in a disrespectful way. And not in a way that this young man is inspiring people. You wonder why your mom cannot look at you and say, son, I'm proud of you. Your dad can look at you and say, son, I'm proud of you. The people around you can say, I'm proud of you. That's all on you. That's not on them. You need to do the work upon yourself so they could look up to you and say you are a good role model.
Yeah.
You're 25, bro.
Tough.
Like, bro, I know your dating life doesn't exist. I know it doesn't. I don't even have to wonder. I know it doesn't exist. And this is what I'm saying. You help what relationships, all these parts of your life, guys, the 3 pillars of life, you have to be working on at the same time.
All of it.
Or they're going to suffer. They all affect each other. They're integrated. So when guys think, oh, if I just focus on work, that's going to make my dating life do better. No, like the fact that you are diligent in all areas of your life is what makes you advance.
Absolutely.
But you not working on all of them is going to make it impossible. So from tomorrow, you're going to go out and you're going to start applying for jobs. You're not going to go to sleep until you've called 100 fucking stores.
No, and they always tired. Right? The young fellas now always tired. Jesus, bro. It's like, how old are you? You're like 20, like 19, 18, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. What are you tired for? I'm just tired. It's been a long day. You're not doing anything. Like, you barely moving. What are you tired for? But honestly, what are you actually tired for? Because I truly want to know. You're a young man. You're full with testosterone. What are you tired for? No. Actually, you don't have testosterone. You have a lot of estrogen. That's what it is. You don't have testosterone. You slowly becoming a woman. Pretty soon you'll grow breasts. I think pretty soon you'll have a vagina too. No transition. Tough.
Restaurants, and you went there to go put an application because you need to start working. And once you land a full-time job, you can then also be doing your sketches and whatever you need to do on the side.
Yeah. Funny thing, I'm watching this video 2 years ago. I was in the same predicament as this young man. And tell you what, I could have made the same excuse he's making. Saying, but life is just tough and I'm just I don't know, I'm just sad and I'm depressed. Guess what I did? I get off my ass. I went out there. I started asking people, hey, do you know anyone that's hiring? I did it for like probably 2 weeks. 2 weeks max. Till one day I went and played soccer. I asked the guy, I was just asking around because I really truly wanted a job. That's how bad I wanted. I asked every single person I seen. Not one person would pass. And I'm like, hey, but yo, anywhere that's hiring? I would ask around. That's how I got a job. Till I run into this one young gentleman and ask him, I really need a job. I need to find something to do. He say, oh, he gave me a website, had the website, Put my information in. He said, call them every day. Call them every single day. They open at 9 o'clock. So you call them bright and early. I'm like, okay. Call him for another 2 weeks. No job. Say we don't have no opening. Kept calling them. That third week, I got a job. And now I'm hired at the place now. So it's how bad do you want it? How bad? How bad do you want your life to get better? You have to come and be honest with your own self, with you, not nobody else, with yourself, with me, your own self. You have to be honest and say, that's what I want for my life. And I want better for my life. So guess what? I'm not going to sit down and dwell and gossip about it. I will go out there and do it. Take action about it. That is what I need to do. I cannot dwell on something I can control. I don't have a job, but guess what? I'm going to get a job today. Give me time and I'll get a job. I'm on it. I'm not sleeping. Come on, man. I was miserable when I didn't have a job. It's how bad you want it.
Right.
Life is not going to, guys, nobody cares enough about you or your life to do the work for you. I don't think y'all understand that. No one cares enough about your life
You
to
literally
get
have
you.
to do it. You have to do it yourself. Yeah.
Yeah.
Literally.
So the fact that no one cares, about improving my life. None of you motherfuckers are gonna go buy me a jet. None of y'all are gonna come wake me up out of bed and say, "Fit, let's get to work, bro. You need to get in the gym so you could be swole." None of y'all are.
No, tell you what. A lot of people, I'm speaking to men in general, they want you to be there on the journey with them. Brother, the journey is yours and yours only. My journey is different from yours, just like yours different from mine. I cannot be there trying to wake you up out of bed. Hey, get up. You got work to do. No, I don't need that. I don't need that. I don't need that from my girl, my mom, my dad, from nobody. Because I understand I have to do it for myself, for me, myself. I don't want to include nobody. I don't want nobody to include themselves. No, it's me. Me and me only. Nobody will save you. Nobody coming to save you, actually. Only you could save yourself. That's it. Only you could save yourself. Make the choice.
I'm gonna do that, and I'm not doing it for you motherfuckers either. So the fact that no one cares enough to build your life is all the reason, right? Why you should be all hands on, focused. You shouldn't need no fucking motivation, none of that shit. Ain't nobody coming to wake me up out of bed to reach my goals. Hell no. So I got to get my ass up and do it for me. All right.
No,
get to work, bro. Get to work.
I'll get on it. Appreciate it.
Now you better get to work, G. You know what I'm saying? Because listen, time is not something you could get back. You know, I've wasted a lot of time, and I'll be honest, I have, on things that doesn't matter. And now I'm more locked in and closed in with my time and what I do. You have to understand you put time into the things that are valuable. It's not valuable to me. I don't take part in it. Right? You have to understand that that's one thing you want to always keep in mind. Do things that are valuable to you. It's not valuable to you. You don't do it. Playing video games endlessly, masturbating, watching porn endlessly, watching TV endlessly, hanging out around people that will not add no value to you. It doesn't make any sense. But if you enjoyed the video, leave a like, comment. I'll see you in the next one.